Good evening, everyone. Welcome to beautiful Brooks Park on this beautiful summer night, huh? Now, what a day we had. We had rain, we had wind, we even had a tornado warning. This is exactly where the tornado in 2019 came through and took down all those trees over there, so I'm glad that didn't happen again. I'm hoping that all my fellow Cape Codders and tourists are all safe tonight. My name is Tom Yaka, and I have the honor of being the conductor of the Harwich Town Band. Thank you so much for coming. We hope you enjoy the show. The Harwich Town Band was organized in 1975, so this is our 48th summer season. Now, before we begin, we'd like to thank a few people. Number one, Eric Beebe and the Town of Harwich Recreation and Youth Department. Joni, Steve, and Wes, and the Harwich Highway Department, the Harwich Cultural Council, Cindy Williams and the Harwich Chamber of Commerce, and Carolyn, Carey, and everyone at the Harwich Community Center, not to mention the townsfolk of Harwich. If it wasn't for them, none of this would be possible. Thank you so much. How about a nice round of applause for all those people? Hey, Ike, just our baritone player, his family's late. They're just come. This is the baritone player's family, so we can all give him a. There you go. Welcome. I also want to give a nice warm round of applause to Mr. Jim Fulton and Cable Access Channel 18. He's sitting right over there with his wife. He comes every week and he films these concerts, and they're on YouTube and they're on television, and we really, really, really appreciate it, and all the people at Channel 18. Now, the song you are about to hear is written by a man named Milton Adolphus. He was an American pianist and composer. He was born in the Bronx, educated at Yale, and he wrote more than 200 works. He was also a founding member of the American Composers Alliance and the director of the Philadelphia Music Center in the 1930s. He retired to West Harwich, where he wrote this wonderful song for us in 1986. We are going to play the melody 3 times. The first time, just the band's going to play. The second time, the band and I are going to try to sing it. And then the third time, we invite you all to join in. And we're all going to sing Harwich is the Town for Me. I hope you will love it as much as we do. It has charm, it has grace, it's a beautiful place. Harwich is the town for me. Bogs of berries and sand, ponds and beaches so grand. We live in perfect harmony. San Francisco and Boston have treasures well known, but we're happy in Harwich with treasures of our own. So join in and rejoice, and let's sing with one voice. Harwich is the town for me. It has charm, it has grace, it's a beautiful place. Harwich is the town for me. Bogs of berries and sand, ponds and beaches so grand. We live in perfect harmony. San Francisco and Boston have treasures well known, but we're happy in Harwich with treasures of our own. So join in and rejoice, and we'll sing with one voice. Harwich is the town for, Harwich is the town for, Harwich is the town for me. Only kidding. Now, if you didn't know, yesterday, August 7th, was Purple Heart Day. It is a day in which we honor and remember all those brave, current and former service members who have been wounded or killed in action while serving in the United States Armed Forces. It was started on August 7th of 1782 by General George Washington. Our next medley is dedicated to our armed forces. It contains the official songs of the Coast Guard, the Army, the Marines, the Air Force, and the Navy. And we would like anyone who has served in our military or is currently serving in our military to stand up when they hear the particular song for their branch. And when they do, we'd like the audience to give them a wonderful round of applause for keeping us safe and keeping us free. Here is the Armed Forces Salute. The Harwich Town Band is proud to have 9 saxophone players. They play 3 different kinds of saxophones. We have Pat, Linda, Wayne, Corey, and Dell on alto sax. We have Lisa and Vinny on tenor sax, and Ike and Tom on baritone sax. They are incredible. We actually have 10 saxophones, but Lonnie couldn't be here tonight, and it's just not the same without Lonnie, but we hope that he'll return someday soon. So this song is called The Saxophone Rag, and it's based on Scott Joplin's Maple Leaf Rag. We hope you enjoy it. Our next piece is a children's song, and it's a dance. It was originally a campfire song. It became very popular in 2016 when Ping Fong, a South Korean entertainment company, released a version on YouTube that went viral. In November of 2020, this version became the single most viewed YouTube video of all times with over 7 billion views. And in January of 2022, it became the first YouTube video to reach 10 billion views. Does anybody know what it is? Baby Shark. That's right. I mean shark. It's Baby Shark. Now, we here at the Harwich Town Band have a wonderful, wonderful flute section. They all sit in the front row. We have Beverly and Laura and Julie and Gail and Marjorie and Cindy and Ellen and John. We have 8 wonderful flute players. It's a conductor's dream come true. This next piece is a lovely beguine, which is kind of a type of a dance. It's like a foxtrot sort of thing. And it will showcase our amazing flute section. Here's Beguine for Flutes. Setting of the traditional melody known during the holiday season as What Child Is This? Or Greensleeves. Featuring the percussion section throughout, this particular song will draw you into a traditional Irish celebration. It begins with a mysterious solo played by Beverly on the recorder, and then it's going to feature Barbara and Kathy and Lindsay in our percussion section. And as a special treat, Judy Jolette, one of our clarinet players, who's sitting in the middle over there, she's the one in the red hat. And she's going to play the spoons, and that's a beautiful, beautiful change. So this one is called Celtic Carol. We play it at the holidays, but we wanted to bring it back for people who aren't here then. So here it is. applause for Beverly and Judy on the spoon. Nice. Amazing. Now we're going to play something different tonight. It's a piece called The Hiding Place. It's a song based on the book by Corrie ten Boom and recounts the story of how, during World War II, her family would hide people of the Jewish faith in a special secret room that was built in their home in the Netherlands, sort of like the Anne Frank story. The ten Boom family were watchmakers and jewelers, and Corrie trained to be a watchmaker herself, and in 1922, she became the very first licensed female watchmaker ever in the Netherlands. We wanted this poignant story and beautiful song to be part of our concert today. I hope you enjoy it. It's called The Hiding Place. Now, for those of you who attend or watch the Harwich Town Band concerts, we are very proud to say that we have an all-female percussion section. There's Ethel DeBacher on the bass drum, who couldn't be here tonight. So, hello, Ethel, if you're watching. We also have Lindsay McDonald, and she plays auxiliary. Kathy Conley, you might remember her from weeks past with the steel drum. She's playing auxiliary as well. And last but not least is my right-hand person, Barbara Giusetto, on the drum set. If it wasn't for her, I don't know what I'd do. Additionally, we have Corey Russo, and she's been playing the bells for years. But we had a hole in the alto saxophone section, so she took it upon herself and learned all the alto saxophone parts. So not only she's usually doing that, but now she's switched over and she's hiding over there. Thank you, Corey Russo. Now this one has a lot of percussion instruments, and this one is called Mambo Cubano. All right, time for the march around, so come on down. Doesn't matter how old you are or how young you are. And, oh, Mark Carney is here. Terrific. We haven't seen you in a couple of weeks. Mark's going to lead our march around. Beverly and Laura are going to pass out some little American flags that you can take with you and take them home.
Come on, get up here. Yeah, come on. Come on, girls. We got to march. They're going to play music and we're going to march.
All right, everybody get in the line. Here we go.
March, 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 march.
Now, next is a great song that the band loves to play. I want to thank all the members of the band for their hard work and their dedication. They have to learn 50 songs in 15 rehearsals, which is crazy. And they come from all over the Cape. They come from 9 of the 15 different towns here. We have musicians from the towns of Bourne, Barnstable, Yarmouth, Dennis, Brewster, Chatham, Orleans, Eastham, and of course, Harwich. Thank you to all the musicians who come from all over the Cape to make wonderful music in our little hometown. Thank you so much, everyone. Really amazing. Now we're going to play a song called Jump Street Boogie. Now, our next song needs almost no introduction. It was sung by the Singin' Rage, Miss Patty Page. Cold Cape Cod is the Cape's unofficial theme song and was released in 1957 and became a gold record, having sold way more than 1 million copies. Tonight, you are in for a treat. We have our own songstress, the singing virtuoso, Ms. Beverly DePolo. Formerly reed player, formerly piccolo player, formerly flute player. She's also a music teacher. She's amazing. So this one is called Old Cape Cod, and not only is she going to sing it, but she actually wrote the entire arrangement for the band because we couldn't find one that was good enough. So thank you, Beverly, for making this arrangement. Old Cape Cod.
Sand dunes and salty air, quaint little villages here and there. You're sure to fall in love with old Cape Cod. If you like the taste of a lobster stew served by a window with an ocean view, you're sure to fall in love with old Cape Cod.
watching the moonlight on Cape Cod Bay. You're sure to fall in love with old Cape Cod. Winding roses seem to beckon you, miles of green beneath the skies of blue, church bells ringing on a Sunday morn remind you of the town where you were born. If you spend an evening you'll want to stay, watching the moonlight on Cape Cod Bay. You're sure to fall in love with old Cape Cod.
That's Beverly DePolo, everyone. We're almost done with our concert. Our next piece is only 3 minutes long, but it has 30 different snippets of songs contained in one piece. You're going to hear everything from My Old Kentucky Home to Deck the Halls to I Dream of Jeannie with the Light Brown Hair. This one is called Instant Concert. one's one of my favorites. I love that one. We play it in every single band I'm in, too, so I think this week I'm only playing it 3 times. Now, we're just about done. We like to end our concerts with a nice rousing march followed by the Star-Spangled Banner. So if you're able, please stand for that. We're going to be playing the El Capitan March followed by the National Anthem. Thank you so much for coming. It's great to have you guys here. your Harwich Town Band, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for coming. We have a few more concerts left. We'll be here every Tuesday at 7 o'clock, weather permitting, till August 29th. We hope to see you again soon. Take care. Good night.